jongen.
Hi.
Hoe is die?
Goed, je kan meekijken met Hitman 3 naar Horrorhuis.
Oké, cool. Zal ik tegen van zeggen?
Is goed, jongen.
Oké, super.
Oké, jongen.
Doei doei.
Doei doeg.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The Reverend Alexa Carlisle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this...
En je hebt lekker boven gelegd, ja? Mag ik net wel even bij jou, ja?
Ja, is goed hoor.
Ik ga heel even met je lopen. Let je op, hè?
Ja.
Ik neem mijn telefoon mee. Als ze gaan janken, moet je me roer bellen.
Is goed.
Deze deur gaat dicht en die andere.
Is goed.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator. Hired by Madame Carlisle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator.
Echo Fox dropped to November Zulu, over. The troublemaker is making a mess of it. God, there's nothing good about this situation. This one's in shine.
Why do I have to do everything around here? I need some help here, please.
Wake up! Act like you give a shit! Do you know the deal with the...
Daar ja, geplaatst.
You know, the one without any clothes on?
Daar ja.
Okay, I'll take a look at it, thanks. Command, how do you read me, over? Got a naked civilian over here.
Daar ja, plaats.
Yeah, keep it real. I need to patch it down if you want to proceed. Looking good, looking good.
Nee, plaats meisje. Ga
My mother always
plaats.
said I had good hands. Said I should have been a surgeon.
Ga plaats, Taya. Plaats. Taya,
And you were good to go,
plaats.
sir. Thank you.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've travelled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
Mr. Fernsby, I'm ready to see the crime scene.
Very well, Mr. Whitmer. If you'll follow me, sir. I feel obliged to point out that current affairs... surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
Taya.
When I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning.
Hoi, Opie.
Even breng even die bruine knukoos naar Oompie, alsjeblieft.
Wat moet ik brengen?
Bruine knukoos.
Ik weet niet wat dat is, hoor.
In de kast leggen, het voorraadkast.
Bruine kliko's? Welke bruine kliko's?
Die Oompie altijd eet, je weet wel, die bruine zak.
Oké, ik kom eraan.
Dankjewel.
Alsjeblieft. Kun je even kast,
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Zachary was shopping for New Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a song handwritten. It could be relevant to compare to other songs to establish its authenticity. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body for us?
Is het oud?
Nee, ver.
Oh, deze. Wat staat er pinda? Ja, doe het zelf wat pindakaaschips. Chips, daar ja.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
Taya!
Hier! Nee! Plaats nou! Ben je nog schrik?
I'm sure there's more to find in Zachary's room.
throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived and poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Hey, whoa. Space bubble, buddy.
Sir?
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
That means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only person here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I've prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitman, do you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Maybe that's where it is.
Hello there, sir.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis?
God's sake, Emma.
why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Making us come here to play funeral and then show up like nothing. You're giving me a bit of anxiety, sir. But why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Making us come here to play funeral and then show up like nothing's the least bit strange.
Well, don't get your knickers all twisted.
I'm telling you, she's not fit to be in charge anymore.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except that perhaps I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
You're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, the wife sporting another one of her headaches, would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
He plays the strings of my heart. I can feel the hair on my neck stand. That music makes my heart soar.
Quite the poem. But you're right. It's beautiful.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done. She gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have a lot to say.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Do you speak Arabic?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants? You like food? I know some great places. You should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Spend a few bucks. A girl like you deserves that.
I don't know.
Patrick Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexia used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mum. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Professor Edward Carlisle, Can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. Anything else I can do to help?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Hi, schat.
Opie, je moet de hondjes uitlaten.
Je moet toch bij Daya blijven?
Ja, maar ik kom naar boven en jij moet de hondjes uitlaten. Oké?
Ja.
Dus wij gaan mee.
Ja.
Hoe was dat? Wat was het? Dus wij moeten de honden uitlaten. Daya! Opie, waar sta je?
Hello.
Even kijken, waar is dat gekwijt?
What do you think Billingsley had something to do with Zachary's death?
Kom maar. Het is wel goed. Kom, ik blijf bij je. Kom maar. Ga maar. Nou ja, kom. Ja. Ja. Lekker. Kom maar. Kom, ik blijf bij je. Kom. Het is wel goed. Ga maar.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's
Je
room.
staat aan het blokken. Ja, maar mijn brokken zijn dus bijna open. Oeps, 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 oeps. Wacht, wacht. Oh, rustig.
Voorzichtig, meisjes.
Sorry.
Ga alsjeblieft niet druk doen. Ik ken dan niet.
Opie. Ja, hij is afgevallen van het shirt gebruikt. Ja, maar kan niet uit, toch?
Pak even een handdoek dan, schat.
Ja, het is al terug. Dan zal ik daar ja doen.
Wil je dat even weggooien, zo oompje, alsjeblieft. Er staan de vuilniszakken hier, of niet helemaal naar beneden.
Hallo? Ik pak eentje. Ik pak één. Oh, lekker. Hier. Oh, ik wil ook meekijken. Wat speel je ook?
De nieuwe Hitman, deel 3.
Opie weet dat ik altijd meekijk. Wat eet jij
Is die
vandaag?
vuilniszak nou, is die emmer nou leeg?
Welke emmer? Weet ik niet. Ik had niet gekeken. Wat eet jij vandaag, Opie?
Broccoli.
Nee. Ja, eet je dat ook? Want soms eet je iets anders. Ik dacht dat je dan iets anders ging eten. Dan komen we even lekker gezellig bij zitten. Oh, nee, mijn voetjes. Mijn voetjes.
Evie, ken je Engels?
Ja.
Wat staat er in dat groene?
Suspect location of interest. Ik denk dat het zeg maar dat jij locaties moet vinden. En ja. Ja, je moet locaties vinden. Maar onderzoeken van interesse. Even. Sorry, ook ik het zo had gezet. Ja, ja.
You and me both.
Voor elkaar.
And that solicitor upstairs. Why do you think he's here?
I think solicitors are mother's favorite kind of people. Can't remember ever having a family event where I want to talk to her in the room somewhere. Due diligence always.
Kom, we gaan deze samen doen. Ja. Wacht. Welke bent er?
Daar ja, hier.
Daar ja.
You have enough evidence
Ga even kijken hoor.
for Madame Carlyle? Come and see us.
Gert.
Mr. Ferns.
Gert, ben je niet kijken?
You have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle? No, not yet. Come and see me.
Kom maar. Ja. Wie is Gert? Je moet...
Auw.
Ja? Ja. Ik ga die poster maken, maar wel even zien. Misschien ga ik die poster. Oké, ik ga de eerste doen, ja? Oké, Tyler.
Taya, ga nou zitten.
Oké, ik doe eerst zo, ja? Ga zitten. Oké. Noah. Noah, Noorwegen. Noorwegen. Nijlpaard en... Neushoorn. Nee. Neusknijper. Hè? Oké. Wacht, jij doet die, ik doe die, jij doet die, ik doe die. Dus ik doe geel. Oké.
Not yet.
Go and see Fernsby when you do.
Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Whitmer.
Evie, ik vroeg of jij Engels kon.
What happened to my brother?
Ja, sorry.
Not yet.
Kun je het even vertalen voor oompje dan via de vertaling?
Wat zegt Alexa? Kom. Overgestort. Ik kon ook Bernardo toch. Ja, I know. Kilijsja. Groningen. Ik weet het niet. Geit. Geit. Ja, geit. En? Glijbaan. Glijbaan. Oké, dat vond ik jij een aap?
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Opsamat. Of... Nee, die ga je dat ga je zoiets doen. Oké. Bernardo. Deze is België. Ja, beer. Ding en borstel. Geit. Geit hebben we net gehad. Oké, nu mag ik schilderen. Ja, nu ga ik schilderen. Oké.
Yes. Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan.
Ik heb gewoon Lucas. Lucas weer. Leeuwarden. Leeuw. En een lamp. Ja, lamp. Oké, we kunnen nog snel één doen. 3 seconden. Oké. 3, 2, 1. Het stond er niet aan, dus daarom weet ik het niet. Nee, die hebben we nog gehad. Hebben we ook net gehad? Amadel.
Dat is een horrorfilm, hè? Wisten jullie dat?
Ja, dat wisten we. Dat is geleden gehad. Noah, Noorwegen. Dovaart. En wat nog meer? Nickel.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle.
Nee!
Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
Napel. Ja, Napel. Ik weet niet eens wat dat is. Koeven.
Tonykind.
Gerard. Mijn oom zit er ook bij.
Doe normaal, Evie.
We gaan heus niet posten. Mijn oom zit er ook bij.
Of je gaat luisteren of je gaat naar beneden. Ik zeg het maar 1 keer. Blijf niet waarschuwen, daar heb ik echt geen zin in.
Geit, hè? Glijbaan.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Hi.
Wanneer is die mango orange open?
Oh, die kan je nog wat drinken, hoor, schat.
Maar tot wanneer?
Tot wanneer of wanneer?
Sinds wanneer is die al open?
2 dagen terug of zo.
2 dagen terug, oma. Oké, dank je.
Is goed, mop. Doei.
Enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
Wat wil jij doen? Sing and play.
Mr. Fern, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
50 cent.
No, not yet. Come and see us.
Dat moet een naam zijn. Isa. Nee, dat is een naam. 50 cent Isaac.
The Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. Did I
Tyler.
understand correct, Madame Carlyle?
Mr.
Ik
Whitman,
weet het niet.
you found proof of what happened to my brother?
No, not yet.
Go and see Fernsby when you do.
Nee, ik weet echt niet. Kun je iets met een thee?
I received a phone
Zeg
call
je?
from the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. Did I understand
Me,
correctly that I should give it to Rebecca in case of your death?
Exactly. She holds the other one.
Ja, Madagaskar.
Mongolië.
You're not fearful.
Ja, je moeder. En een mol. Een meer.
Digging when she realizes things don't add up, inevitably getting her in trouble.
I'd rather she knew who she's
Gerard.
up against. She's clever and
Jolien.
resourceful. Who knows, maybe she'll be able to hit him where it hurts. But I don't want her to get
Ja,
involved
ik begrijp het, baby. Ja, Gerard Joling is raar.
Billen, 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 koektoera.
Doe nou niet. Gaan jullie maar lekker naar beneden. Ja, ik geef de tering YouTube wel uit, want ik zit live, maar tering gezeikeld uit hier.
Zit je live?
Ja, ik zit live, ja, maar ja, ik kon constant waarschuwen naar